Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Chris Sale gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Slider, strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard but pulled it foul.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Benintendi. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Tyler Austin now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yanks nothing. Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, But yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He's a special player, no doubt, but at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
Tanaka gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Frazier ranging back, and it's off the green monster. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors round second into third for the triple.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 2-1 home. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Roll. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. It's a two-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. Second home run early in the year as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a two-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the throw or he just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He went deep last night twice. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. Martinez is under this one. 2 gone. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
1-0.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Ready with another 2-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First offering on its way. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first. A double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Nunez is no doubt aware of the recent rumors that involve his name. Reports say that he may be on the move and that the Dodgers are leading contenders for his services in the trade market.
Yeah, I think the team that acquires him knows that this is probably a rental situation. They'll have the opportunity to sign him in free agency, but they're looking for a boost for this ball club, and he certainly can provide that.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Xander Bogaerts. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
In now, J.D. Martinez. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Nope, ball.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Ground ball left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jorge Posada. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. Jorge Posada with the solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Line to the right side, but foul. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one's down to third.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So striding in, Torres. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2-0's the count.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. Swinging the ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and it bangs off the monster. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Torres has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Drury, the runner at third. Torres is at second with nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia is able to get there. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So stepping in, Didi Gregorius, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A man at third with 1 away. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. From the stretch. This is pulled into right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Tyler Austin. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
The 2-2 is a called third strike right on the inside corner. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And 1 away now here in the Boston 3rd. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Here's Mookie Betts. First time up, he went down looking. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Tanaka gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. 3 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Back goes Betts, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Fouled off. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Martinez. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 4-3 game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 20, Jorge Posada.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Posada. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Got a full count.
Brandon Drury would be next. The 3-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that misses for ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Into the box, Brandon Drury. Here's the first pitch to him. Tapped down the line. But it's foul, strike 1. Posada, the runner at first with 2 gone. too high. 1-2. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 3. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 home. On the ground to the right side. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to the bag. Just keeping him close. Here it comes. 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
2-0 count. The pitch. Nope. 3-0.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
That one's in there. 3-1. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sandy Leon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Xander Bogaerts will be next. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready for another shot now. Xander Bogaerts. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Benintendi at third. Devers over at second. Nunez is over at first with 1 away. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
High in the air out to center field. Frazier has a play. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
From the stretch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider, but tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We played 4 full, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in, Torres. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Number 81.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Clint Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Benintendi is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home, all even at 4. Digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
High in the air out to center field. Frazier has a play. One down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. Bounce it to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Digging in once again, Tyler Austin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. A high fastball is in there. And there's one well off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Up and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
1-1.
4-4 is our score as we play the sixth. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He is
high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 10 for him on the year. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 5-4 New York. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-1. Hit well towards the hole. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Ready for another shot now, Rafael Devers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Benintendi's on the move. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy Leon.
Digging in to try it again, Sandy Leon. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
This one's down to third. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Red Sox leave 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Posada. It was a walk in his last trip.
Jorge Posada.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that can't catch the outside. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
2-2.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 47, Tyler Hornberg.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Pitch is popped up, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Ready for another chance? Torres. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3-0 now.
No strikes.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Clint Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through. A base hit. Posada rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Torres on second. Frazier at first. One gone. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The 1-2 is a sinker in the
2
dirt.
balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Here's Tyler Austin now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball
2
down
balls, no
below the
strikes.
knees.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too high, and
3 balls,
it's
no strikes.
3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah, what?
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Counts full.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again. Fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation. but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
1-2, here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency half late.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there, as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Aaron Judge will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 2 out, bases loaded. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. Looking to minimize the damage here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 to short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Yankees lead it 7-4. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, left fielder,
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Tanaka into his motion. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's the second out.
Now batting, first baseman,
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the pitch. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32, Matt Barnes.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 5. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
One ball,
and here's
strikes.
a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Jorge Posada will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 home is a ball below the zone. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Next for New York, Brandon Drury. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Benintendi ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Into the box now, Torres. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Clint Frazier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 46, Lee.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. There's a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Next up for the Red Sox, Dustin Pedroia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Three and 0. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one. From Fenway.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. One, here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, D.D. Gregorius.
Standing in now, D.D. Gregorius, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. high in the air out to center field.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
And he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Tyler Austin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Squared that one up just a little late.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he chased it in the dirt. Leon corrals it. And the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. So nothing in the Bombers' ninth. Last chance for the Red Sox. They're down 3. It's 7-4.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a
pitching
safe
for
situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Two hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable, even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy. They've got the work cut out for him.
Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Chapman sets. Here's the 0-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease. And the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The New York Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Masahiro Tanaka wins his 3rd of the season. Chris Sale permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 3-0. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman, his first. Loss goes to Chris Sale. He falls to 0-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.